Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. Today we are talking about the post-match game between Manchester United and Arsenal. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. Today I'm joined by Mike, representing USA in San Antonio, Texas, representing Arsenal. Mike, welcome to the show, mate.
How are you outside?
Good, good. How are you today? How are you feeling? I mean, you got 3 points, 3 goals. Arteta all excited over on the touchline, jumping about, doing backflips and all. How do you feel? Top 4 looking good?
Well, be exact, Tottenham still got a game in hand, so it's still up in the air. I think that we can end the season with 4?
It means you're going to Champions League.
I mean, it's like I say I know everybody was like, man, how can he be an Arsenal fan? He's always talking bad about him. But the thing is that I expect a lot from him. I expect more.
Right. Yeah, you want more from your team. I get it. You could imagine what we're going through.
Oh man, and it's like for Man U, it's like especially the things going around about the Ronaldo situation. I guarantee when he came back, he was I think he was he wanted to come back to the Man U of old. You get what I mean? Or I just say the mindset of what. And
the way he was raised in United, that winning mentality, not these overhyped, overinflated egos, overpaid. I don't want to train in the evening mentality. Like, what the hell? When he called them out, they said they don't like him telling them what to do. A legend telling you what to do, you have a problem. If he came from another club, I get it. He been there, won everything available at United, and he left. One more, come back. And you're saying you don't need to listen to him? Get the F out of here, bro. This is the players today. Yeah. It's today's players.
Thank you, and that's what and I think that's the problem we have at Arsenal is because it's like I have not seen any. I've seen. Don't get me wrong. We do have world-class players, but that potential hasn't been tapped into yet. Saka, world-class player. Oh man, Tavares! I wanted to kick him and drop kick him through the screen. It's like how? It's like I know. It's like right. Every time he hits the pitch, it's like he's trying to prove himself over and over. Especially with Arteta, goof. I hate that guy. It was like, why do you hate him so much? Because he's not Arsenal. He is not the embodiment of what Arsenal football is supposed to be. And he's still there. Think about it. I'm like, if that was the case, why did you let Wenger go from the beginning? You know what I mean? And then it's like, and it's not like we have had, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we have had like you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say like he has tainted the culture so much. It's like, I just wish.
Well, you think Xhaka. Xhaka was a player whereby he's always making mistakes and giving goals to oppositions. And they used to call him the guy who gives out presents and gifts for opposition. But he took a rocket yesterday, bro.
I mean, that I was happy. Although, you know what I mean? Think about it. I mean, it's like we're gonna say like almost like almost like the end of last year. He was supposed to be not even supposed to be there. You get what I mean? So so my situation is just like, okay, I can deal with that. I mean, this I'll say like this: the goal was it was epic, but that was the only thing I was like, wow, okay, that's good. But the rest of the match, no, I couldn't. And especially Arteta, man, it's at the end of the match, or actually through it, it's like you don't act that. That's like I said, he's not the embodiment of the culture of what Arsenal is about. Because he at the end of it, he was a jerk.
Right. So if you look at that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You started off on fire. You scored a cross game into the box. The girl parried it and tapping. You were on fire. At that point, you were playing some scientific and delightful football. The tide turned. So at 1-0, what was going through your mind? At 1-0. So we're going to go through the motions of each stage.
Oh, definitely. So I was thinking of I was thinking like, okay, wow, it's like, did we just score on Man U? And I was like, wow, at the beginning of the season, we got our booties handed to us by Brentford, who's in relegation right now. Yeah. We just scored against Man U. It's like, oh, all right. And I was like, so I was like, okay. And then after that, when the
Penalty.
Penalty, I'm still questioning if that was a penalty. I still question if
I thought that was a very harsh one, bro. As well, it was a harsh one because Tellez kind of barged. I mean, they all barged shoulder to shoulder, but it is what it is.
I don't think that we should have got that. I don't know. No, I'm just me personally. I like to be fair. I'm a fan. I'm a fanatic, but I still be fair. Right.
So at 2-0, you were coasted.
Yeah,
but you see, there was a point Delo hit the post with a shot in between the first and second goal. That the keeper he was not catching that ball. But you know, there were chances we had. Then I will commend the Arsenal fans for at 7 minutes clapping for Ronaldo in remembrance of his son who he lost. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh man, that's the sad ordeal. My condolences.
You see, when he scored, he didn't do the sue because his mindset's not at that point. Now he's just going through the motion. Just let me, contracted to play. I'm surprised he even played this week. Seriously, I personally, I would just take time out. But because he's contracted to play, just try and help the team to get. We got 4 games left. Get there as far as where we can get to. And you know what was so funny? Some clowns, and I will say this again on this show. So many clowns say Ronaldo's United's problem.
No.
And I said, I've spoken to Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, Liverpool, Man City fans. That how could the United fans say Ronaldo's the problem? And you had some of the English media that he's holding back Rashford and Mason Greenwood. You've seen Rashford this season. He's been absolutely shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why we have Elanga playing. But he's English, remember? Maguire, they put him on the bench yesterday. Oh no, you can't criticize Maguire. He's the England captain. He's the Man United captain. One of the worst captains the United ever had. That guy he's slower than a Titanic ship turning in. He's mate. I don't know if you saw the Liverpool game when we got destroyed. That was abysmal. We got thrashed. But this is it. At 2-0, you were coasting. Penalty. You were on. I saw the Emirates Stadium was shaking. I said, look, we're gonna get our butts handed to us. So at 2-0, what was going through your mind?
I was like, well, I guess we're gonna be holding this. I said, well, hopefully we can hold this. Play defensive and just try and try not to concede anything, or at least contain and not let them, know what I'm saying, and let them try to find out how to beat our back four, change the pace up, and then after that then after that they score. Then after that moral momentum, we start losing it, because that happens with Arsenal a lot. And then after that they score again, which kind of almost happened, especially when Ronaldo scored. It was like, oh man. I was like, well, and then
the penalty. I
thought that was like almost promised. When I seen it hit the one, I was like, what? Whoa.
I was, you know what? I didn't mind the player jumping, but the goalkeeper, the way he ran away from the goalpost like he just won the league title. I said, bro, you went the wrong way. The ball hit the post. You didn't save it. And he's doing all this and all. Damn. Okay. All right, bro. I had to do my United fans were looking at me like, yeah, that's just Arsenal. That's just Arsenal in general. But I get it. Then you get the third one, like, I think that penalty miss drained it. Just United just like, and that is the weak mentality embodied in this team. One man cannot keep dragging this team on his back. It's not possible. And he's just going through his own emotions.
I think the best way to say it, Brother Tim, is the love of the team he can't carry on his back. And actually Ronaldo, I mean, Ronaldo is like, you know what I'm saying, he's more than just, he's a vet. I mean, look at the man still looks young, and he does that for a reason, so he can always be at top performance. And it's like, you can't have somebody that comes in at 1,000,000%, and then, you know what I'm saying, like have like 2 or 3 other players come in at, you know what I'm saying, 100%.
Exactly.
The rest of them just come for a paycheck.
That is the club we are today, just coming for a paycheck. Like, what's his problem? Because Ole has spoiled these guys whereby they train, periodically, intermittently, nothing too intense. You're off form or you're on form, off form, you still going to be guaranteed a regular play. You will be picked, whether you're off form. I will pick you, Rashford, the same players, Rashford, Luke Shaw, Maguire, always were guaranteed a spot. So Rashford now, he can't deal with it like you're off form, you're on the bench, mate. He can't handle it. But obviously, they're going to criticize the manager. Oh, his tactics. And one thing, Ragnick, if you have heard him, he is throwing everyone under the bus. He's not as toxic as Jose. He's saying, listen, this is what I'm dealing with. Overinflated egos, over-pampered players. Players don't want to listen to my instructions. I tell them this is what I want them to do. They refuse to carry out my instructions. Because, and the problem is, the board told the players he's only going to be there for 6 months.
Mm.
When they put that there, all bets were off, mate.
You think Eric gonna come in and do and clean house and turn United back to
he's cleaning house 100%. He's got to clean house because these guys, someone like Pogba now, as talented as he is, I'm sorry, I've always been a Pogba fan. He's got to go. That he doesn't put enough effort in, just bare minimum. And I'm disappointed. As United fan, I've always had Pogba's back, like, you know what, the pressure hard on him, but I've been watching his performance the last couple of months. He just can't be bothered. Just lackadaisical, nonchalant, over styling, free. You know what? Just bye. Just go. Just go.
Do you think it may be because of the system, like the system that he's in and the manager that he has, and be exactly the system that he's in hasn't like pulled his full potential? I think that's what I know that's going on at Arsenal, and it's like sometimes it's like it's almost like utilizing world class and not, like you said, you're not pulling the whole potential out of the players. And what managers need to do, like I said, sit down and actually have a system and the chemistry that that brings a squad together in order for them to be, a championship team, or just to say world class that can be utilized as a championship team and take silverware. I think that's what's happening. I'd say through the league itself. It's like that's why we have these giant killers, like like these. I want to say these relegation teams that come up and knowing that they're not going to make it to the next season, and they're just knocking off big teams. Like,
I know, right?
Who? Like, what did just happen? What did I just witness? And now it's like, like man. And the crazy part is like Stevie G. With Aston Villa, I didn't even think he was going to even go that. Like I'm saying, even
exactly.
So
I was going to ask you as an Arsenal fan.
Yes, sir.
Liverpool looking to win the quadruple, possible or not possible? Because we analyzed the games, Liverpool. We said, all right, this is how we as United fans want the trophies to be dispersed. They've already won the Carabao Cup, fine. They're going to the FA Cup final. They're playing Chelsea. We want Chelsea to win the FA Cup. The league, they're fighting the league title of Man City. We want City to win the league title. Then Liverpool could take the Champions League. We don't want City to win the Champions League. That's United fans' way we want the trophies allocated this season. Can they do the quadruple? You think they can do it? They got big Chelsea in the FA Cup final. They got to overcome City. I can see them beating Villarreal. I can see them beating Villarreal in semi-finals. I can see that.
Not if Pep got anything to say about it, because if that's, I mean, I bet you he's thinking the same thing we are. Like, no, I can't let them do that.
Yeah.
And so, but me personally, yeah, they can, because they can be. You know what I'm saying, because right now it's like, remember they start. Yeah, because Liverpool has become bullies.
I know, right?
Liverpool has become bullies.
He asked for 5 at Old Trafford, and he asked for 4 at Anfield. That's 9-0, bro.
Whew.
Exactly. They are lethal. Lethal, bro. I say lethal.
It's a possibility.
But we're gonna. A lot of us will be going to the church. That is not happening. At Wembley, when they play FA Cup final in 3 weeks' time, we will be supporting Chelsea. That's a fact. Then we will be cheering on City to win the league title, because if Liverpool win the league title, it means both teams are now 2020 league titles each. We can't have that. We're not having that. Then Champions League, we don't want City to win the Champions League. Our noisy neighbors, oh my days.
No. I'm sorry.
So we would give Liverpool, you could take the Champions League. That is fine. That would be your 7th Champions League. Good. But league title, you ain't having. FA Cup, you ain't having. That's how we want the trophies dispersed evenly across board.
Exactly.
As United fan. But Arsenal are going to the Arsenal. I heard you guys, you and Spurs are playing meeting soon, right?
Yeah. And that's
gonna be a do or die.
Because that's why I said to keep to be able to keep that fourth position and to make it to UEFA, at least make it to UEFA. And if we don't make it to UEFA, we can still try to have a chance at Europa. Right. So I'm praying that we can, especially if we go with a 4-3-3 or 4-2 4-4-2 flat, I'll be happy, because that's the only time Arteta has made me happy. Only time 4-4-2 flat. That's the only time he has made me happy. Other than that,
that Tottenham game, Arsenal game is gonna be bloodshed. It's gonna be winner takes it all. It's gonna be you already hate each other. That's gonna be 2 of you fighting for 1 slot. It's gonna be brutal. Do you know where the game is? Emirates or White Hart Lane?
I would think we would be at White Hart Lane.
Oh dear. Yeah,
so
Conte will be fired up. You know that guy is crazy. Conte is crazy. I mean, Arteta's passionate, but Conte's on another level. He just goes off.
Because that's who I wanted to come to Arsenal. When we was looking for a manager, then he went to Chelsea. Then after that, we was looking for a manager, then he went to Inter. Then he was looking for a manager, you know what I'm saying? And now he's Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham manager.
Like, man, it's like we can never get this man. But
this guy, he's good though. He's good. In the short time he's been there, he's done more than what Jose did in 9 months. Man, please. Jose just, you know what? Jose just has. I think with Jose Mourinho, he's got to a point whereby that managing style of dictatorship kind of is fading out. The players have the power now. They would just down tools. They would literally down tools, and you're going to be out the door, mate. It's simple. It's simple. Yeah. So those days of him, rah, 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 and I remember when I saw a clip of a press conference. You know, they were asking him those questions. He was still United at manager. He said, in every manager in the Premier League, I'm the only one who's got 3 Premier League. Respect. Give me. He just got up. Respect. 3 titles. Respect. 3 titles. He walked out. You know what I mean? It's like, gee. And when United fans hated him was, we had just been knocked out at home in the Champions League by Sevilla. He's saying he doesn't know why United fans are upset. Okay? When I was the Real Madrid manager, we came here, we left, we conquered, and we left. You don't do well in Champions League because you have no heritage. He just went off on the club. After a home defeat, people say, you know, he's got to go.
Yeah.
That is the kind of guy he was. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I get it. But this Arsenal team, I mean, I saw some grit and fire in you know, when you went 2-0 up, the fans were all buzzing. I said, dang, we're going to get spanked. Then went 2-1, I thought, because at 2-1, the momentum started to shift. You know, Arsenal started panicking a bit to a point. You know, they started, you know, Sancho was causing problems down on your right side. You know, him and Telles were going a lot down the left. When after Ronaldo, when we got that penalty, I said, we're in. We are in. We are in this. And when he missed it, oh, shit. I thought, dang. I think the energy just drained out of the players. Like, nah. Then Arsenal found another gear. They found another gear. And When Saka took that rocket, oh,
and I was like, what, like 30 minutes out? Yeah.
I said, you know what? Nah, this is good night. Good is good bang, good night. 10 defeats this season. 10 games. We've lost 10 games. We have never lost that many in the season. 10, which means that 30 points. We have dropped 9. We've drawn 9 and lost 10. So that tells you 27 points, because out of 9 points, out of 9 games, that's supposed to be 27. You're only taking 9, and you have dropped 50. You've dropped 30. So in 57 points available, we have taken 9 points.
I got a question though, brother. So check this out. Do you think it may be due to, you know what I'm saying, changing of personnel and changing of the guard? Because, you know what I'm saying, or just to say changing of managers, the transition of managers and going through different like play styles?
Of course. But this is the problem here. It is the change of guard. It is the change. You see, Ole took them to second and third, but it covered the cracks. You know, like I said, the cracks were covered. But and like I said, the only reason we're getting through was some teams were not performing at the time. Liverpool were not where they are. Liverpool were chasing other things. But this season, the real thing, all the cracks started to come out. 5-0 to Liverpool, 4-2 to Leicester Franchise, Liverpool 5-0, City 2-0. It was total shambles. You know? So when he got sacked, because he used to cover them in cotton wool, you don't need to train this hard. He wanted to be their friends, and you can't be their friends like that. There's got to be a line between manager and player. Yes, every player has been treated. It's like a job. You have to treat every work staff individually, as a team, but you treat every individual differently. You can't be, always. It's okay, guys. Even though you did a bad job, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. It's ridiculous. It's poor. You're better than this. You have to do better. This is unacceptable. So when those players keep being told they're good, you guys are good, and in reality, they're completely opposite, there's the problem. So when a new manager comes, like, so you guys actually thought you're that good? I'm watching you guys. What do you guys actually think? You're rubbish. Absolute rubbish. This guy's asking us to do double training? No, we're not used to that. Oh, no, this is not going to work. Then when Ronaldo comes out to say, listen, when I came to this club at 17, 2003, Roy Keane, Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, when I used to do overstep about, they told me, listen, you need to stop all that. You need to get it together. He listened like a sponge. So he's passing that knowledge to these ones. Oh, this guy telling us what to do. Who the hell? Problem starts. When you think you know it all, because when Mason was playing before his charges and all that, Ronaldo's free. This guy will not pass the ball. And he was trying to put the ball over the post. Ronaldo's free. That's selfish, but no one is calling him out. Like Ragnar said, when I tell the players to do this, they do something else because they don't care. They don't do, because, oh, he's only had 6 months. I don't care. Whatever. Radford can see Lingard's in his position. This is Radford. My phone has been ringing off the hook now. I'm going to be looking at other options. Get the hell out of here. Who gives a shit? Get out. Then all of a sudden, oh, I think I'm going to try and work under this new manager. I thought you said the phone was ringing. That Klaus won you. No one wants you. No one wants your lazy attitude. Get the hell out of here. Asshole. This reality. Privileged, overhyped players. I know some players can work better. I know some, but they just can't be bothered. Take all Ronaldo's goals away. Take all his 24 goals out of the club. Where this team would be, we would never know. Mid-table somewhere. 100%. Yeah, they say he's the problem. Get the hell out of here. This is stupid.
Same. I will say one thing. I wish that was. I wish that was our case, because we don't have no vets. We have no vets. The team is so
He's
young.
Young. It's true.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying, direction. It would be nice if we, you know what I'm saying, if we still had, like, we're gonna say, like, some direction. As I mean, through the years we gave up everything. Bakri Sanya, Fitchke, Mir Nazari. We you know what I'm saying, we've always just been like, we gave away, you know what I'm saying, just players for, it's like candy. And this is the crazy part. Arsenal has always, it looked like we set them, it's like this, we set them up to be world class, and then after that they go to another club. We've been doing that.
You package them up, put a nice bow, and I want to say, I will take it from there. Thank you.
And I knew that was going to I was like, decades ago, I could see this happening, what's going on now. And it all started with when the Invincibles. When we were the Invincibles, then what happened? Nicholas Anelka, Ashley Cole went to Chelsea. And then after that, Thierry Henry goes off to Barcelona. Then Kanu goes off to Portsmouth. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And then Vieira, you know what I'm saying, he leaves. And I'm like, and then after that,
the team fell apart.
Yeah, Dennis, no more Freddie Lundberg, no more Dennis Bergkamp. And then
after you had a very good team. That two for 03, that team from 02 to 04 that challenged us for the title in 03 was a solid team. The team that fought for the treble in 99 against us that had that, because Henri wasn't there in 99, it was Anelka.
Oh yeah,
and you still had Adams, you still had
we still had Ian Wright as well.
You still Ian Wright, but Ian Wright was not being played at that time. But you know, that season where we battled up for the treble and we fought in that semi-final, that epic semi-final replay again with Brian Giggs, that was something. But that team, because when Wenger came in 97, he saw the rot. He saw the rot there immediately. He saw the diet was poor. These guys, they drink beer, they just can't. He changed, or he cut all that shit out. He cut it all out. He made them fitter. And as Ferguson was like, "How the hell is this guy? He's come from Japanese league." So Alex Ferguson felt threatened, as you normal will be. I've been the king of the castle. Then all of a sudden, a new guy comes on the scene, trying to boss me around. Then that season, 98 season, 97, 98, when you had I think you were 9 points behind us. You came back and won all your games, and you beat us at Old Trafford. Overmars scoring the goal. I still remember Overmars standing like this with that smirk. I said, "God damn it!" I will never forget that. I will never forget. We had Colin Sheringham at the time. We could not score for life. Arsenal, you had Manninger in goal and Seaman. Then two good goalkeepers at the time. You had Adams was solid at the back. You guys were just solid. Then he started the phase, because when you started phasing them out gradually and built a new super team. Thierry came in, Vieira came in. He got rid of Petit. He got rid of Overmars.
Yeah, and we brought in Robert Pires. And I think that's when Conway came in.
Yeah. So. You know, he had the vision. But after that 2004 Invincibles team, things started to fall apart. And you haven't won the league title since 2004, which is now 18 years.
Yes.
We are going on. Next season will be 10 years. We haven't won the league title. 10 years. 10. Since Alex Ferguson retired. And on the fifth manager number 5. It's a lot, mate. That's a lot. So you've had, since Wenger, how many managers have you had? 2 or 3?
So what do we have? Gary? I know I'm saying his name wrong. Because be exact, we sacked him and he went to AC Milan and
who was that?
Agreri. I know I'm saying his name wrong. Agreri or Ageri. No, I'm saying he was I want to say the Italian manager, Spanish Italian manager. I do apologize.
Then after him, you had
And then after that, we had the interim manager was actually that was just in-house for
Bloomberg.
yeah. And
then after Bloomberg, you had what's the other guy? The guy who's always managing Spanish teams and doing well in Europa League. What's his name? He beat us in the final last season in the Europa League final. What's his name now? A manager of the Sevilla at the time. Or Villarreal was. I can't remember them too. Yeah, you know him. Emery.
Yeah, there we go. And then after that, we had another interim, and then after that we came with Arteta. So we're gonna say officially, yeah, 3.
3. Since Wenger. We've had 5. We have Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole, Carrick as an interim, and now Erik ten Hag. After Carrick, we had Ragnick and now Erik ten Hag. So if you add all the interims and manager, number 7.
Oh, and if you add that for us, then we'll be going on 6 as well.
So yeah, this is where 2 giants have completely capitulated over the years.
Yeah,
I mean, I tell people because some of these fans are so young to remember, to even know that they once know Man United and Arsenal used to fight head-to-head to win league titles. Those days, it was main events. There was no Liverpool, Man City, were nowhere to be seen. Those teams were nowhere to be seen. It was like Man United and Arsenal is who blinks first. If you lose a game, you better make sure you win the next 5 because that team, the Arsenal, Man United, they're not planning to lose any game. It used to be a battle. Wenger and Fergie, Keane and Vieira, those were titanic battles. These days, it's like Keane says, players be shaking hands and hugging each other. He said, hell no. But Keane is old school. Keane is old school. He said he can't remember why, he can't understand why players will be, we are going into war. Once you cross that line, it's war. So I don't have the time to be exchanging shirts with my enemy. He said, no, we're not at a charity event. This is Roy.
True statement.
You know? No, so him and Vieira, those battles were titanic. And those were the games. Those games will resonate with you. The old Highbury Stadium, Henry and Ferdinand, Ashley Cole. No, you had a solid team. I got to say. I remember one goal Henry scored. Oh my God. Then he went to the crowd saying, "What's up?" That's when that WhatsApp commercial came out back in the day. It was a really good volley against Bartes. And we just could not get past Adams and whatever you guys had those guys at the back at the old Highbury. I was at that. Now I remember one game, you beat us 2-1. Bartes gifted, I don't know where he thought, I don't know if he thought Henry was playing for United. He just rolled the ball out and lost the ball to Henry. It's like, God dang. He was another clown. But it is what it is. We've seen some titanic battles, which always, you look back and laugh, like, at least we got to see that. And look at the teams now. Completely opposite. Just
it's like it did a 360, and it's like we're fighting, and it's like true fans are fighting for that back. We want that love for the game back. I don't know. It's like where sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it gets to the point where I don't even. It's like I know that a match is coming up. I get that notification on my phone. I'll be like, should I even watch it? You know what I'm saying? It gets like, I'm like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, should I even watch it? It's like, I just got to watch Arteta sit up there and be like an animated cartoon character in the tech area. While you know what I'm saying? While I'm gonna scream and curse out my TV because it's like, what is going on? I'm gonna be looking at a circus instead of an actual match that I can.
Right.
And yeah, sometimes they can make me happy. But that's what I said. It's like I need that to be consistent. It's like you can't get blasted out about a team that at the first match against Bradford. It's like we lost to them too. What?
I know you never recovered from that game. No, I know it's been 30 games since. You are still pissed off.
And the thing is that they're getting relegated. They're getting relegated. They're not gonna make it. And it's like we get our butts handed to us on the first match, and it's like, so guess what?
How do you feel now? Brentford went to Stamford Bridge and hit Chelsea for 4-1, bro. How do you feel?
Oh man,
so you see, ain't that bad, right?
It's not that bad, but it's
they went to the Champions League holders and went like, there. They saw, they conquered, and they left, bro. 4-1.
Exactly. I mean, I guess that was something just to laugh at. It's Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate, you know how bad I hate Chelsea?
I could imagine, mate. I could imagine. A lot of people don't like them. And now with this whole Russian thing, I don't know, mate. I don't know. And for some reason, they seem to be struggling. They are literally struggling.
Now remember, he's selling the club. So it's like, so now it's like it's like they're in so much turmoil financially. Big Zach, oh wow. I mean, it's like what do they do? Because most of the times when it gets to a point where the financial aspect comes into the club. You know what I'm saying? Especially the players are like, so what's going to happen to us? Or
their mind's not there.
Chelsea may not even live as a club anymore. Possibility.
I hear you, bro. Well, you know, so who you got next? Arsenal. Who do Arsenal have next?
Big Zach. Let me know.
Let's see who you got next and tell us how what's your next plan to get into that top 4. Who are you got? Who you got?
Let's see who. Oh wow! So so we got the Hammers on May 1st. Tottenham on the 12th. And then we got on the 16th. We got Newcastle. We got
so you got the Hammers home or away?
Be exact, we got them away.
Oh, that's gonna be a hard game.
Oh,
that's gonna be a hard game. And in that's a local derby. You got 2 derbies back to back.
And then so it's like this. So we got the Hammers away, and we got Leeds United at home, Tottenham away, Newcastle away, and then Everton at home. Wow.
You got some hard fixtures, bro. It's gonna be your West Ham and Spurs game might decide your fate. Those 2 games might determine your fate. I think if you get 6 points from there, you're going top 4. But if you lose both games, I think it's over, bro.
Yeah, and the big and another, I call it a questionable game because
Leeds have improved since they sacked the manager. But since they sacked Bielsa, they've gone 4 last games, 4 of the last 4 games. They won 3 and drawn 1. They said we're not going down. We are going to fight to stay up.
Yeah, and see that's what I get, and that's what I get. I guess you could say nervous about, especially the Everton game. I'm gonna be nervous about that as well.
Everton, I mean, they beat us 1-0. So hey, man, please. I mean, that's us. They're not great, but we were just poor. So it is what it is. So you could beat Everton. Yeah, it looks like Everton have not been relegated for over 30 years. So it looks like one giant might be going back to the and it would have to be hard on Everton. That's a top team. To be relegated, ooh, ouch. That's gonna be tough. Well, we have come to that time of the day. Well, viewers, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Mike, thank you for joining us today. Give us a match reaction.
Thanks for having me, man.
We wish Arsenal all the best, but as you know, I don't know if Tottenham are going. It's between you, Tottenham, and Spurs. You, Tottenham, and West Ham. If we could sneak in there, we had an opportunity. You see, the problem in United, what we see is even when Arsenal had lost 3 games in a row, we were still. You would have thought, take the opportunity again. Then nope, we are still. You know when your car's going pop, 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 pop. You know when it's like it's not. That's how we were. He's going. Nope. So we will wait. We just reached each other. We just wait. Made the best thing get through. That's all I say. That's all I say. So Mike, has been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you haven't subscribed in the past, just hit the logo at the bottom of your video screen and you will be able to subscribe to our channel. Mike, thank you for joining us. The Arsenal crew will appreciate your honest opinions. I will share with my Arsenal fans and you, Arsenal friends, and you should share too. All right, brother. God bless, and I shall see you soon. Take care, mate. Take care. Bye.